Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyra, also known as the Magical Dinosaur, and today I have a video for you about Civil War because yes, oh my god. I kind of just have a list of things that I want to discuss. Here we go. Basically, the whole biggest thing is that this movie is just a giant ship war. The way I see it more, it's less about the political thing, and it's more about it's more like Tony and Steve were doing the do, and then Steve is just like, oh my god, Bucky's my ex-boyfriend and I'm totally in love with him, so I have to go save him now. Sorry. And then Tony was just like, what? No, I don't think so. Honestly, I'm a hardcore Stoney fan, but at the same time, Stucky is like life. And then there was Vision and Wanda, I'm so happy that they're married in the comics. Like, I knew that before I went in there, but seeing them like on screen, I was just like, ah! It killed me when Wanda used like her powers against Vision, and Vision was just like, but I'm your bae. Something that bothered me was the captions that told you where they were. It was just all of a sudden you were just watching the movie, scene break, and then all of a sudden, psh, psh, just attacking you with captions, just like to tell you where they were. Like, can't you just do it in the little screen font like they do in all the other movies? I really liked how like the suspense was held out through like the whole movie. I think the rising action was really steady, and the climax and the falling. I liked it. The thing I didn't like was the ending. Spoiler alert, by the way, for people who haven't seen it. So it was more like Tony was like, you know what, Steve, you wrote me a note. You apologized for protecting the person who killed my parents, Everything's good. We're buddies again. And I was like, what? No. Like, don't get me wrong, I want them to be friends again, but I don't know. I didn't like it very much, the ending. I also really liked how much humor was in the movie. There was just so much, like, joking, and it was hilarious, and all the comics and comments was like just hilarious, and I loved it. Especially Stanley's like, I've got a package here for a Tony Stank. Tony Stank. I died. I just died. I couldn't take it anymore. There were so many like really good like just comedy puns that kind of made the mood a little bit lighter, which I kind of liked, even though it was supposed to be really serious, sort of. I mean, what movie in the Avengers universe can actually be like serious without freaking like Iron Man going like, sup? I really liked like the different camera angles. I know that's kind of like a weird technical thing, but I don't know, I just really liked the angles that they shot the movie at. Like, they weren't all just like bland and stupid. They were actually like pretty creative, and I liked them. And then of course there's the acting. I mean, glorious, absolutely glorious. I was so happy, but it wasn't like I thought the acting was gonna be bad, because I've like they've been in movies before, but it was so wonderful. I loved it so much. Oh my god, everyone's acting was glorious. I especially liked Wanda. I think Elizabeth really expanded as an actor. I think her acting got a lot better in the gap between the two movies. Avengers and Civil War. I like that Sebastian also had more like actual talking lines in this movie and wasn't just standing over there like, I like that he actually got to talk. And of course there's the fact that there were so many people of color. It was fabulous. It was like absolutely amazing. The language that they used for Wakanda, it was a real language, and I thought that was really awesome. And it kind of pissed me off that people were just like not liking it. I thought it was cool. And there were just so many people of color, and I just really liked it. It wasn't completely whitewashed, and I thought that was awesome. And then there was also like this, okay, the scene with Falcon and Black Panther and the fighting scene, like the car tunnel and stuff. All I could think about was that it was a bird and a cat fighting. I couldn't help it. And then another thing I couldn't help was when Steve and Bucky and Tony were all fighting, I whispered to my best friend who was sitting next to me, and I was just like, that's some really violent foreplay. And she looked at me and she was just like, can you not? Can you just not? And I was just like, no, I have to. I had to. Also, can we just talk about T'Challa's, I think that's how you say it, T'Challa's like freaking suit choices and Iron Man and like Tony's suits? Like, oh my god. Those be some nice ass suits. Also, can we, Bucky and Falcon, like, yes. Sam and Bucky are just, oh my goodness, they're my bro TP. Like, it's just fabulous. They're just, I like that they actually put in some, like, funny, humorous friendship dynamics. I don't know why. It was a nice addition to the movie, I think. Also, can we just, like, talk about Wanda for a second? I know we already talked about Elizabeth, but, like, can we just talk about Wanda? Like, just her character and just, oh my goodness, and she's so powerful. Everyone's just like, Wanda's kind of lame, and I'm just like, she's more powerful than everyone. She really is, though. Like, come on, man. What? She is so powerful and so awesome and just, yes. And she don't need no man. She be an independent woman, and she's awesome. I love her so much. I want her to be my best friend. Sharon and Steve. Like, I was like, Steve, you hoe? Can you just, like, honestly, that's ridiculous, okay? You literally just went to Peggy's funeral, the love of your life, and now you're gonna make out with her, like, grandniece or whatever, like, 10 minutes later? What are you thinking? Sorry guys, my camera stopped recording. Like, him making out with Sharon kind of just, like, it seemed a little bit out of character to me, and it just pissed me off, so yeah, that's my opinion on that. Now, I'm going to start talking about one of the biggest topics in this movie for me, Spider-Man. Mr. Peter Parker. Okay, so when I first, like, heard his voice in like one of their trailers, I was like, oh hell no. When I heard he's supposed to be 15, I was like, hell to the no. I could not handle. I was just like, stop. He's supposed to be like 17 to 19-ish areas, okay? And I was like, and it bothered me. It still bothers me that he's so young. But I got into the movie and I watched him and I loved the character. It still bothers me that he's so young, but I think they did a really good job with the character. I really liked it. Honestly, I did, except for his suit. His suit needs to stop and go get remodeled because it looks like he's a cartoon. But either way, I really liked him as a character, and I thought they did a good job on him. Also, Aunt May is supposed to be, like, old and everything, not young, so what happened? Oh my god, can we just not? And then, I have one final thing to talk about. Major spoilers for people who haven't watched the movie. Even though I already said that earlier. In the last fight scene with Tony and Steve and Bucky, when Bucky went for Tony's arc reactor, I stopped breathing. I could not take it. I was like, what are you doing? You're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. It's gonna be gone. He's gonna die. And then I was just like, oh my god. I stopped breathing. It was so sad. And then when Steve put a shield in there, my ship sunk and I was so sad. It was heartbreaking. I couldn't handle it. It was just, oh my god. Thank God nothing bad happened. You know, nothing nobody died, really. Okay, people died, but you know what I mean. I'm sorry this video was so, out of chronological order. It's just I was kind of just thinking and looking at a list I wrote down and just, stuff. It wasn't like all in chronological order, so I'm sorry. But other than that, I hope you like this video. I know that I've done a lot of videos like that, but it's just like that time of the year with all the really epic movies coming out. I'm just like, oh my god. But anyway, I hope you like this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I joined this new collab channel with a couple of my friends called The Chemical Kids. Videos are gonna be they're gonna be put up this week. I post on Fridays. My videos will be on there on Fridays, so I'll leave a link to that channel down below. And yeah, also down below there will be all my social media links and everything. I hope you like this video. I love you all, my little dinos. Roar!